Do you think it's true? I tested 10 of these new fragrance clones, and I'm telling you now, most of these are better than anything you could buy in a department store for $200, $150, and they're all $60 or less. And you might say, Middle Eastern fragrances suck. And I'm here to tell you, one of them lasted 29 hours, another one lasted 40 hours, many of them last 8 to 10 hours, but we're gonna dive in after 20 years experience. If you want to save money and become in the Value Dupes Club, you've come to the right place, because the viewers on this channel make this channel, and they're very, very smart. We're gonna start today with this fragrance called Aromatics Forbidden Fruit, which has notes of Bacardi, and I don't know the notes, but I'm gonna tell you what it smells like. It smells like a beautiful gummy bear mixed with Bacardi and mango, kind of slightly boozy, but more sweet. Now you gotta look at this bottle. It's so freaking cool. It's multicolored, red, yellow. Wow. The cap clicks in place. It's black with the black sprayer. That's really cool. And then you have the emblem, his brand, Aromatics, securely tightened on there, not cheap. Everything about this bottle screams big money, and the juice inside is even bigger money. Now, what does forbidden fruit mean to you? To me, it's like when I wear this, you think about, oh, I'm gonna do my cheat day. Maybe you work out and your forbidden fruit is Oreo cookie ice cream or something. That's your forbidden fruit. Or maybe you've been to a bar like one of our viewers. He told me this story. He was sitting at the bar with his wife wearing a fragrance. I'm not gonna say the one because it's not in this list. And some other woman said, can I please meet your husband? Because he smells so fine. So that could be a forbidden fruit. You're not allowed to touch that, especially when you're with your wife, or even when you're not with her. So that's what the meaning of forbidden fruit is. And this thing, I'm telling you, I tested it on a blue Hugo Boss shirt, and I tested his other one on a white Hugo Boss shirt. So they both have the same material, and I'll show you the results in a moment. Because next is Tease Me. Tease Me is a more fragrance, another one by Aromatics, again with the multiple colored glass, rose gold cap, rose gold emblem. Like this emblem could one day be a belt buckle. His brand will blow up. It'll say AX, but AX is Armani Exchange, but whatever, maybe it'll say ARX. Nonetheless, the fragrance itself is a banger, kind of not a clone of anything. It kind of smells like a sweet tea, like a sweet tea with citruses, kind of going in the direction of imagination, but not fully there. It's very unique. All in all, and I did the test, this one lasted 24 hours. This one was still kicking its ass at 24 hours. Excuse my French. In other words, this projects a lot more than this. Both of these can be found at Shop Aromatics. This is unpaid for. Here's the real story. I actually met this guy. Well, I've known him, but I met him in Las Vegas, and he let me see all the new fragrances. Here's a little clip of that. Anyway, I said to him, I texted him, I said, can I get on the list? Can I get a couple of these? And in one day, FedEx overnight, this was September. I've had these since September. 4 of these arrived. Next week, we'll show you the other 2. Amazing guy, amazing fragrances. They last long. Out of these 2, well, at the end of the video, I'm gonna rank all these fragrances and tell you which one could be best for you and your situation. Next up, by the way, shout out to our newest subscriber at Dante and at Dylan Bradley Official. They just subscribed to us, and maybe you'll be a subscriber too, and I'll shout you out in the next video. Seasons Drift is a beautiful blue aquatic shower gel fragrance. On some websites, they market it for women, but definitely a man can wear it. Seasons Drift reminds me of the song I once heard by the Zombies called Seasons Change. It's really old, but anyway, the beautiful markings here is the artwork. I love the artwork on there. The fragrance itself can last 9 hours, but it sits close to your skin. It's very elegant and smells very warm and comforting. The next fragrance Riiffs made is this one. It's called Rise, and this one has a beautiful painting too. If you look at it, it's the coolest like thumbnail, like if you were doing a fall fragrance video. Now this thing here is like Stronger With You Parfum, and it lasts so long. It's chestnuts, it's boozy, it's pralines, it's cinnamon. It outlasts that like double the time, and the projection is insane, and it's so well put together. This is a banger in disguise. Next one up is one of my my favorite fragrances. I haven't had too much experience, but every time I wear Dumont Nitro Elixir, my wife asks me, what am I wearing? And I tell her, YSL myself, absolute. She said, bullshit. So we keep going. This fragrance is so strong, projects, lasts long. Most complimented fragrance probably on the whole list. Average price is $50, $45, $50, $55 on this. Well worth every single penny of this. As we go on, I put a score based on all these fragrances. I put a score on them. So you get points for versatility, you get points for longevity, you get points for projection, intensity, and if it's a direct clone, you get more points for that. So next up is Atlantis. Everyone on Fragrantica said this is a clone of my favorite fragrance called Invictus Legend. So here is Invictus Legend right here. I love this fragrance and I always forgot about it, and somehow I just found it looking for something the other day, and then I had this and I'm like, Invictus Legend? There's no way. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's another cap. It's not this. It does go in a direction like 25%, but this Invictus Legend has geranium, and geranium is a floral, and the floral smells so delicious in this, but it is like green and aquatic. This is like a dark aquatic green, not safe for blind buy, long-lasting fragrance. Think about almost like a smoked ocean green fragrance, where this is a beautiful aquatic, slightly floral fragrance. But they do, this one just blows it away with the geranium note. It kills it. So that's my take on the new Atlantis. If you ever were wondering, this is a fragrance coming up next called Fier Luna. Fier is a French word, means pride. Luna is moon in Italian or Spanish. And this is a clone of Xerjoff Naxos. It is said to be, and I say when I first sprayed it, it's going to take me a little while. I can see how anyone could like it. But when I first spray it, all I smell is like a kid who took a bunch of crayons and scribbled and goes, this is my artwork. And the art teacher praised them and put them up on the wall and goes, your kid is smart. Your kid is so smart. He's going to be an artist. That's nice of him. So that's nice of this too, right? I've never had Naxos in a long time, but the dry down of this was Naxos, which is a honey tobacco type smell. And I could smell that. Other than that, it lasted like 2 hours. It's a good fragrance, but I wouldn't pay whatever they asked for this to pay. I paid $60 for it. This fragrance is a banger because it's like right around $30. It's called Zamaya Albarari, and I wore it to this place called South Florida Carayo. And when I wore it, there's a whole team of young independent women that work there and nurses. It's like a place where you go for red light and cryogenic freezing therapy, and I test the fragrances there. And I tested this one by just walking in the door, and the girl says, what are you wearing today? And I'm thinking in my head, is she hitting on me? Nah, she's only 20. Anyway, it's a blue fragrance, again, that reminds me of Talisman. It projects for 45 minutes. It lasts for 7 hours. This is one of the most wearable, and it's got a little keychain so you can plug your car keys to it. And don't forget to bring this in your car, because you can wear this anywhere, any age, anybody. It's just a banger. I love the fragrance called Blue Talisman. It smells kind of like it. Now, on the very opposite end, you have Hawas Viper, and it means this bottle looks kind of like it. The black lettering called Viper means a snake bite, right? Viper. This one has dark, gothic, resinous, incensey, like black. This is what I think when I wear it. Vetiver dipped in resin oil. But people like that. It's like black Afghano. It's a beast mode fragrance. It's definitely about $50 or $60, but you can't wear it unless you like that sort of thing. You're talking about dark, burning resins. And now we have this beautiful fragrance, which is actually $30 average price. It's brand new release called Noir Depes Centasy. It's an Aromat fragrance, and it is 100% a beast mode projection room filling fragrance. It has notes as a peach. It's another gothic peach, a peach dark vibration on this one. It lasts all day till you have to scrub it off. And who doesn't want to smell like a dark peach? So I told you I want to rank all these fragrances, and I'm going to tell you the winner now. Each fragrance had the ability to get 30 points. So at number 3, the third best fragrance, we're gonna put Viper right here in that place. It got 26 points because of its longevity, its price, its performance, its closeness to the real fragrance. At number 2, we have Forbidden Fruit. This thing is the longest lasting, most sexually appealing fragrance and most unique fragrance, but maybe not for everyone because everyone doesn't like fruit that much. But this is a banger, and I'm telling you from 20 years experience, the number 1 fragrance on this list because mass appeal, closeness to a designer, Nitro Elixir. If you want to see the next 2 Aromatics fragrances, click on this video first and come back next week.